a 5-star wide receiver, Hykeem Williams. The war chant's blaring. He's hanging out with P-Dub and Snoop Menace. But he did throw that hat. That is huge. The Noles. What a week, what a week, what a week. Guys, hit the share button, hit the like button. Mike Norvell did it. Pulled in a 5-star. Boy, the coordination on this to have P-Dub, to have Snoop, that's pretty impressive. That is unreal.
FSU, why are you going to Tallahassee?
Ask him why he's going to Tallahassee, and here's your answer, and then we'll talk.
I've been with them, it's crazy. Coach Dugans, I've been a great relationship. He's like a big brother, uncle, a friend, a best friend. He's one of the coolest coaches I've met. He's from down here. He's been to the league. He's broke records. He played at Florida State. I don't think there's no other coach that just could develop me as he could.
Tell me about this guy right here. We started this relationship. One of the more unique announcements we've seen. So how did this all come about?
I wanted to change the game. I don't know why I ever did it. Once I found out my decision, I was just like, what would be the best way to announce it? And like, what would be better than getting a Hall of Famer?
It's Peter Ward, guys, for doing it. No. Last question I got for you, Hykeem. I ask this all the time.
Last question, then
what
we'll
is
talk,
Florida
guys.
State getting in you?
A dog, a beast on the field, but a young man off the field also. You couldn't find nobody better than me. I'll tell you that.
Well, there you have it, Hykeem Williams. Let's get this party started. Congratulations, bud.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Well, I was nervous there. Bro, he did throw that FSU hat. I don't know if you guys were watching or not, but he threw it. But it ain't thrown no more. He threw it on after he threw it. Let me throw this up. I got another meme for you guys because I'm big on memes. So we will, we'll share this up in the top of the space. So there you go. Hykeem Williams to FSU. A double stuff is what we're going to call this one. Look at the tweet up in the top of the space. Mike shoves both Jimbo and Mario into a locker. And that's that. The Noles pick up a big-time commitment from 5-star wide receiver Hykeem Williams. I'll throw this over in the YouTube so that folks can see it there as well. Man, nervous for a minute, but the good guys win again. Let's get after it. Let's talk. Let's break this down. Let's chat a little bit. Let's get your thoughts. Newberg, if you want to jump in here at any point, you're welcome to. If you guys are on YouTube, hit the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. All those things. But that's pretty big. I feel like that's fun. Josh, maybe we just need to get you to on 3 earlier. Maybe that was the problem.
What's up, guys? How we feeling?
I think they're feeling good. I think they're feeling good on this one.
All right. I'm trying to tweet this out. I'm taking over this space.
Make you the host.
We are now in a Ron Dugans appreciation / apology space. Let's all hold hands and apologize to the donk.
Fire up the donk. Is Kwame in here listening? Tell Kwame to get in here. He's taking a ride in the donk right now.
Oh, man. But seriously, TJ, this has been in the works for a while. Florida State recruiting the hell out of Hykeem Williams. The July visit was huge to get him on campus then. I think that was kind of the turning point of the recruitment in terms of the momentum going in Florida State's direction. I want to talk to some of the fans. Shout out Charlie. Charlie called this one, I think, back in February. So, and Charlie also DM'd me to let me know that Charlie called his commitment. The signing will be a whole separate issue, but today we're just going to celebrate the commitment.
It's all we can celebrate, right? Like that's all that it is. Just to commit. We'll see what happens in December. Hopefully we can celebrate then too. But yeah, I'm with you. Let's get to some fans. And
let's bring on Ron Dugans so we can all apologize in person.
Somebody tag Ron real quick and let's get him in here. Fun stuff. All right. He did call it, so we'll let him go first. I see you guys all requested. I'll get to everybody. We've been on here for an hour, so what's a little bit more time? But, yeah, Charlie, what you got, my man?
Let's go, boys. I can't believe he pulled the reverse Travis Hunter on us. I was on a phone call with the bank, like trying to deal with some bullshit with the bank, and I have it going in the background, and the banking person is trying to talk to me, and I see him put on that FSU hat and throw it, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And the banker was like, what? And I was like, oh, nothing. And then I kept going, and then he just pulls the reverse, and it was just, fantastic. So exciting. Dude is a game changer. I've been all over this kid for forever. I think the Omar Graham relationship at State potentially played a big role. I don't know. I know they're close friends. Anyway, I'm just excited. That's all I got to say. That's all I have, boys. My heart.
Charlie, what did you think when you saw P-Dub and Snoop come out on stage?
That was yeah, like I love that because I've been like every time I come on here, and I know I've like talked to like some of the I've tweeted about it. Just like I think it's awesome getting ex-players like involved with like current recruits. Like I think it carries a lot of weight. Freaking P-Dub being there, like that, the greatest FSU receiver of all time, dapping him up with another FSU great, Snoop. Like, I think it's awesome to see freaking Jalen Ramsey tweeting about the Noles again and like being back, and tweeting with Derwin and all. Like, I think that's fantastic. So yeah, that fired me up as well. I want to see more of it, and I don't know, man. The vibes are good right now. I gotta beat BC. I love that the AP is overlooking us. Please do not rank us. Don't rank us because we're playing good without that ranking. But anyway, boys, I'm fired up. Very excited.
Yeah, it's an exciting day. I tweeted this earlier. Florida State's first 5-star wide receiver commitment since George Campbell committed to the Seminoles in 2015.
Yeah, no.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, boys. But all right, I'll let y'all obviously take some other fans, callers, have them fired up. Love stuffing Jimbo in a locker. Love stuffing Mario in a locker. Let's go, boys.
All right, Charlie, thanks for hanging out. Not only was it a big pickup, but I think really Florida State has been in search of a game-breaking offensive playmaker since Mike Norvell arrived, maybe even before that. I mean, we all know Willie Taggart last year. He didn't even sign an offensive skill player. So this is a huge get for Florida State and maybe just the beginning of what's to come.
I love it. Let me give a couple shout outs and then we'll get back to some callers. Charlie, I love you, my man. Shout out Garnet and Gold. You guys know that you can go to garnetandgold.com and use code SPACES15 to save 15%. If you're in Tallahassee right now, or if you'll be there within the next hour, they are doing a signing with Pokey Wilson. From one wide receiver story to another, they're doing a signing with Pokey Wilson. Shout out my guy, Renegade Sports Entertainment, Paul Aloisi Jr., 2013 national champion. They are doing a signing right now, well in 3 minutes. It starts at 2:30. Get by Garnet and Gold. Get to that signing and support our guys through NIL. If you're in Tallahassee, again, go by Garnet and Gold. Get that taken care of. Let's get done on that. GarnetandGold.com, Spaces15 will save you 15% on your order. Let's go with my guy, Rohan Law. Let's get Rohan on. Then we'll get, we got Devin, Jeannie, T-Will, Pete. Anybody else that wants to jump in, do us a favor, hit the share button. Anybody gets comments on YouTube, you're more than welcome to post those as well. If you're in a celebratory mood, the super chat works just fine. Rohan, how's it going? Oh, Josh, you see him?
No, I don't see anybody. Not on my end.
Jump back in, Doug. I'll get you on. Pete, my own personal hype man. Pete, how's it going? How you doing, Pete?
Good, Goat. How you doing, man?
I'm doing better right now.
Can't believe it, man. This is such a great day. I hate to use this cliche from the Hurricanes. We're back, baby.
I like it.
Hey, just real quick, it was so nice to see the heartfelt from the kid and his mom. I don't know if you got to see the video of him accepting it, but you can tell he's a mama's boy, obviously. And the guys made him feel great. I mean, Dugans and all the guys, Warwick. And we're starting to see the fruits of Norvell's efforts, man. You can see the hard work pays off. His narrative is pretty consistent and pretty good. And I love the optics of our whole program. So anyways, thanks for having me on, and I'll see you soon, man.
I love it.
I got you for a dinner. See ya.
We need a celebratory dinner after this, my man.
All right, buddy.
See you soon, Pete. Let's keep it moving. All right, let me get Doug back in here. Oh, man. Here we go. I put that tweet out with, I don't even know who it is now that I think about it, but the football player says, I think we're not done yet. I just want to let you guys know, I think we're not done yet, just by the way. Doug, how's it going, bud?
It's going good. And we got Greg Reed coming back in the fold, apparently, getting his degree. Saw that tweet yesterday.
I love it. Charlie's spot on, man. Like the former Noles being around the program. I know a lot of people have complained about that. A lot of people have said like they don't see that enough.
Mentorship.
Yeah, it's huge. And, like we've always said, winning fixes everything, right? So.
Exactly. Listen, my 2 cents, I just wanted to jump in and mention that we were talking beforehand, not to get too excited about this commitment. It was just a commitment. He's a 5-star. There's still going to be a race for him to December. If you put P-Dub and Snoop on the stage with you to make that commitment, I feel so much better about this being long-term, because he would have to be basically giving them a throw punch and embarrassing them if he switches his vote, switches his commitment later on. I feel so much more solid with them being involved.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think Florida State has done, like Josh mentioned, Florida State's done a really, really good job of continuing to recruit him. But even with all that considered, it's still kind of wide open. But like you just mentioned, P-Dub, Snoop, when he goes to that level of detail with his commitment, it seems like it means a little bit different to him. Now we'll see. Want to get to December. I don't want to eat the crow for that, but it does feel a little bit different when you're willing to go out of your way and do all of that. So I'm with you there.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, I'm an hour and 15 minutes outside of Tally, so we'll be thinking about you as we enjoy the games tomorrow. Sorry you won't be there.
My man, no worries, man. I just gotta
stay with the kids.
I gotta rest sometime, but
you gotta keep your marriage.
Enjoy it this weekend, man. I'm jealous.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
See you, bud. As I drop the phone. Let's see. All right, let me let Josh take over for a minute. Josh, who you got? Let me get T-Will on here. T-Will, you can talk with Josh. I got to share a couple of things. Josh is the boss here.
No, I just want to, before I take some callers, I wanted to give props to FSU fans. 9 months ago, we were on Spaces, and every single one of you swore that you were never going to fall in love with recruiting again. You were never going to take a commitment seriously. And here we are just 9 months later, and everybody's doing it again. You guys love the pain. So shout out to FSU Twitter. T-Will, what's up?
What up? What's up? What's up? Berg, what's up? TJ, what's up, man? What's going on?
5-star commitment today. How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel good. And I'm from down here, too, so it's always good to see a big-time player from home.
How much do you appreciate Ron Dugans right now?
He did his thing. He did what he's supposed to do. I give him his props.
Hey, T-Will, I got a question being down there. Is the wall just not all the way up that Mario's building? Or are they like halfway up? Or like what's going on down there? Because we need boots on the ground.
Right now. We stepped over a little bit.
Yeah.
Mike Norvell.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When he threw the FSU hat the first time, though, I kind of got nervous.
Bro, I was sick to my stomach. I said, not again.
For real. That Travis Hunter flashback and come back, like when he did that, bro, I was like, nah, it can't be.
No.
That was fire. He had P-Dub and Snoop out there, too, man. I like that.
That was dope. That was something that, I mean, like, I don't know, the planning and stuff that had to go into that. Like, P-Dub and Snoop are busy, man. Like, I can't get Snoop to pick up. Snoop texts me back like once every like 5 times. to get them there, man, like that's super dope.
Yeah, that was good to see, man. But yeah, that's it, man. It's good to see we got a big time. So I think you're a game changer, man. I hope we can keep them locked in. But man, that's a big get. That's huge, man.
I'm with it. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, fellas, y'all be easy, man.
Go Noles.
All right. Thanks.
Noles.
The best way to keep Hykeem Williams committed and signed is just to win ball games. We didn't talk about P-Dub and Snoop and all those guys being on stage, but if Florida State does what they can do, go beat the teams that they're supposed to, go win 7, 8, 9 games this season, they'll most likely hold on to them.
Yeah, I saw Brendan report on kind of a visit plan for him, and it looks like they're going to try and get him to unofficially visit a couple of times during the season and then officially visit, and this would be a best case scenario, that last weekend of December before signing period. So if they can get that to go through and they can keep winning, I think they've got a great chance to sign him. If he takes all 3 of those visits and Florida State gets to 8-9 wins, I think they'll sign him.
Yeah, I'm already hearing though that regardless of which team landed him today, there's going to be a race to see who can get that final official visit before the early signing day. And I know FSU is trying to position themselves so they're last, and it'll be an ongoing battle to see who can get that last visit.
Yep, 100%. That last, it's always been that, right? Follow the visits. But that last visit's going to be huge. And if Florida State can get that, I think they'll sign him. Let's go with the West Michigan Seminoles chapter. I like it. I like the local Seminoles clubs. Josh, we love the pain. I like it. How's it going, West Michigan?
Hit that mute button.
Very much. So, Josh, I'm walking into the alley on Friday, and I give you, hey, what's up, Josh? And you flew right by me as you were leaving.
Where was this?
This was in Louisville at the alley before the game.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't hear my name.
No worries.
I'm used to usually people saying F Josh. So just hearing my name called didn't get my attention. Usually got to curse me out or something.
I'll remember that for next time. Hey, I'm going to just one question. What is this going to do for quarterback recruiting?
Oh, well, I don't think it's going to do, too much for 2023. I think the dominoes have fallen where they've fallen. But it'll help. It's certainly not going to hurt. And with Luke Kromenhoek committed for 2024, I only think he is going to see a rise in his rankings, and his recruitment will only continue to heat up. So I think it's good that Florida State locks down some top flight wide receivers to go along with the top flight quarterback next year.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks a lot, fellas. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you.
Sorry I didn't see you in Louisville.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that alley over there. That alley was cool, by the way.
Yeah, we had a good time. Did you hear my name called? You were right next to me.
No, I didn't. I didn't hear it. Okay. It was loud. There was a lot of people there. Yeah, I think I don't know. There's some smoke around. I had Zach on the podcast the other day, and we did a short video. There's a couple quarterbacks that are committed to a couple of different schools, and we'll see if Florida State turns up the heat there. There's one committed to a school in Kansas. There's one committed to a school down south that I think if Florida State turned up the heat, they could.
Emory Williams down the road, down I-10 is a guy that they've been watching.
And
I wouldn't say that they've put their chips all in on him yet, but they did go to his game, I think, in week 2. And he's a name that I would watch. But, we'll see what happens with 2023. Yeah.
And like you said, Avery Johnson, another one at Kansas State. I think that you could see some things move there, but we'll see. All right, Devin. Let's get Devin on real quick. Devin, if you were with me before for the hour, then you get an automatic invite back on here. Let's see. Nobody has cooled on the trail quite like Mario Cristobal. So, yeah, good stuff there. Devin, what's going on, man?
Holy shit.
Good Lord.
Oh, my God. So, first of all, when he was talking about Texas A&M and he said the best college in the nation, I was like, oh, it's done. It's over with. I almost wanted to turn it off. And then when he threw that Florida State hat, I slammed my fist down on my desk on my computer, and I screamed out an explicit word, And then he picked us. So I'm happy now. My hand hurts a little bit, but don't do that again. Like, any recruits that are listening, please don't put us through that, man. Just tell us where you're going, bro.
Devin, have you penned your letter of apology to Ron Dugans yet?
It's actually being drafted right now. It was in my drafts for my email.
Make sure you fax it over by the end of the day.
Yeah, I definitely was on that train that he needs to go. But hey, shout out to Mike for sticking with, blocking out the noise, sticking with what he's got, and it's paying off so far. So let's keep this train rolling. I feel a lot better than I did signing day last year or this year. So let's keep it going. Go Noles.
Yeah, go Noles. Let me ask everybody a favor in here. The link at the top of the space, I did a video on YouTube with Director of On3 Recruiting, Chad Simmons. You guys go watch that video, or at least subscribe to our YouTube page. That would be great, and I would appreciate that. So go ahead and do that right now, everybody.
While you're doing that, go to thegramco.com. The green apple gummies just dropped. If you're not in a celebratory mood and you don't want some green apple, Josh, have you tried the green apple yet? We got to get you some. Do they have?
I'm still stuck on the blueberry. I love those.
The blueberry is where it's at, but we got to get them your new address. We got to get you some of the green apple. I saw Richie got some. Again, go order some green apple gummies because we're celebrating today. We'll include some free samples with your order. I think you can, here, let me pull it up right now just so I'm telling you guys the truth. I hate lying to you guys unless it's about recruiting. Delta 8 gummies. Look, I'm already there. Watermelon, the green apple. Yeah, go get you some green apple gummies. Yep, they're alive and available on the site. Go after them. Go get them. TJ25 will save you 25% at checkout. If you're in the Knoxville area, I don't know if anybody in here would possibly be in the Knoxville area, but I
am.
Oh, go check them out. They will be tailgating with my guy John Reed tomorrow over at, I think it's Ovens St. They're tailgating over at the stadium tomorrow, and Ovens St. Pro, I don't know, former VFL and current MMA fighter. Go check them out tomorrow. If you're in Knoxville, Gramco's throwing a tailgate with my guy, John Reed. Green apple gummies, guys. Go get them. Let's go. Miss Jeannie. Let's get you on real quick.
Hey.
I love it.
Right back here, Josh. Right back here doing that while he was announcing. Holy crap. I could not believe that. You guys think guys get into this? I was running around my house screaming and doing the WARCHANT by myself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I want to say thanks to Ron Dugans. That's exactly what I was thinking when he was announcing. I was like, wait a minute, isn't this that coach we've all been saying isn't doing a great job? Thanks to Pito, thanks to Snoop. Oh my God. And the last thing is, holy shit, we're recruiting for character now. Okay, back to Bobby Bowden days, because that young player took that Miami hat and said, I'm not going to throw this. I'm going to give them their due. They really opened up my eyes to a lot of it. And that shows me that our coaches are going down there, and our recruiting hostesses and guys, they're going down there and they're not negatively saying, screw Miami, screw all these other schools. They're just talking about what good he can do for Florida State. And that's what he's thinking. And man, that is a sign. I love the character of that kid, the emotion he showed. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
True Seminole right there.
Love you guys.
Love you, Jeannie. You guys are awesome. Such short memories. 9 months ago, we were in the gutter, and here we are, not even a year later, and we all
back like we never left, Josh. Back like we never left. Let's get.
I told you guys, just hang tight. Recruiting's a roller coaster. You got to take the ups with the downs.
You just got to trust in Charlie. Charlie had us from the beginning. Charlie told us what was going to happen. Marlon, what's going on, my man?
Hey, what up, guys? How y'all doing?
Hey, Marlon, are you glad that we never got into that alliance?
Oh, well. Josh, oh boy, Josh, I love you for this. But listen, hey, a lot of people giving Dugans a lot of props, but this is something he should have been doing from the jump. Those two guys that were sitting with him are his boys. They play together.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been doing this, because there's a lot of talent down here that's leaving to Bama, that's leaving to Clemson, that's leaving to all. It's okay if they go to UF and Miami because they're from here. But if they're leaving out of state, that's a problem. That's been a problem.
It is. But Marlon, there's 365 days in the year. And today is the one day that we are not going to slander Ron Dugans.
For
sure.
At
least in this space.
I'm gonna give him his props. It's been due, but it's something. Hopefully he learns from this, and this is his new tactic, and he can build on it.
That's it. 5 stars or nothing. Ron Dugans from here on out. You heard it here first.
And TJ, let me give a quick shout out to Garnet and Gold and that shirt, the Fear the Beard shirt. I just picked that up. That's dope.
Love Garnet and Gold. Love what they do with our athletes and the NIL stuff that they do on the back end. Like, it's super impressive to see them taking care of our athletes, going out of their way to help. They're a first-class company. They're the only place that I'll shop for FSU gear. So, yeah, I'm all about Garnet and Gold.
Love you guys.
Love you, Marlon. Marlon tried to give Ron a little bit of a hard time there. You heard that, Josh?
I know. He goes, I want to give him his props, but, and then goes off on
Not allowed.
2-minute rant.
Not allowed.
No, this is an apology circle.
Yeah, we gotta. It's an intervention for us. Pat, what's going on, my man?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yo. First and foremost, if there's any A&M, Miami, Florida, Pittsburgh fans in here, suck it, nerds.
I'm with that.
Second of all, something I just seen on the timeline, I think Ingram Smith said it, the legendary Ingram Smith. Like, the fact that Blake Nicholson and Hykeem popped and both of their, most recent visits, very, very recently were to other schools. We're recruiting at a crazy fucking level right now. I know we're only sitting at 15, and I don't expect us to go all the way to even top 7 or 8 or anything, because I think once again, we're going to take a bunch of transfers, not, 25, 26 high school kids. But these guys are recruiting their ass off, man. We're 3-0, about to be 4-0. It's getting nostalgic in here, boys.
It definitely is, but you got to close. Got to finish.
Got to close. They're just committed. They're not signed. You're right.
Yep. We went through the, short memories, but we got to finish.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, I guess I could after what happened with Travis Hunter, but man, having P-Dub and Snoop Minnis on stage, if you don't follow through, I don't know. But I'm going to get back to work. I'll keep listening. Go Noles, and fuck yeah.
All right. Love you, Pat.
Love you.
Man, I love Pat. Hung out with Pat in New Orleans. Hung out with him last year for the Notre Dame game. Pat, I hope you're going up for Clemson, my man. Shoot me a DM real quick. Pat's a good guy. Love hanging out with good people. So good stuff there by Pat. All right, getting some DMs. So we'll go through some DMs. That's the best commit ever. So, yeah, I think you're referencing the way he committed. Yeah, that was one of the cooler ways. Josh, what are some of your favorite? So, I know we hate them, but, there have been some Gators that pulled out, live baby alligators. That's pretty freaking cool. I hate that. I want them to lose every game. But, today's commitment for FSU, can you think of a cooler FSU commitment? The Lambo was cool. What else?
Yeah, I was going to say Kalen Laybourne pulling up in Oregon in a Lamborghini with FSU stickers on it, waving an FSU flag. That one was pretty cool. And then I'll take it all the way back to one of the OG commitments, actually, and that was Lorenzo Booker going on TV to pick FSU over Notre Dame. I think, what was that, maybe 05 or 06, and kind of setting the standard for the way recruit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was dope. But this is up there. This is a really cool way to do it, to involve two FSU legends.
Cook committing or flipping to Florida State at the Army Bowl. That was a classic. There's been some good ones.
Yeah. We're prisoners of the moment. But that was a really, really cool one. Does anyone have a video of P-Dub walking out? Oh yeah, I'll circle back and find that. I'll go screen record it if we have to. Louisville game. had over 100 people at their local bar. Yeah, Pensacola Club. Shout out to all the clubs. Josh, I was listening. My buddy Micah was on here. He lives in St. Pete now, your old stomping grounds. Says that they've moved the FSU watch parties from the Avenue to Fergs because they've just outgrown it. Like they can't do it there anymore.
That's
So,
awesome. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I went to some of those watch parties back when Steven started throwing them when the Avenue opened, and it's grown a lot since then.
good to see it grow for sure. What else you guys got? We don't have to stay on here super long. We did an hour before the commit. We've been on about 30 minutes since the commit. We can wrap up here in a few, but if you guys have anything else, let's jump in and let's talk about it. Again, if you're in Tallahassee, you've got about 30, 40 minutes to get over to Garnet and Gold. They're doing a signing with Ontario Wilson, Pokey Wilson. So you don't have to pay anything for the signing. You just have to buy an item there from Garnet and Gold. I don't think the Spaces coupon will work in person, but don't have to pay Pokey anything for it. Just go by, get your gear signed, get your stuff autographed. Let's support our kids through NIL. Again, Spaces 15 will save you 15% at checkout at garnetandgold.com. Also, I'm giving away some I forgot about this. All right, we'll do this real quick. Giving away some tickets here to YouTube on YouTube. Shoot a comment on YouTube, and I'll pick a random winner for 2 free BC tickets to tomorrow's game. If you're in Tallahassee and you can go, shoot a comment. We'll get you some tickets. We'll get you hooked up. Also, thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, you're not getting the tickets. Sorry, I'm going to be stingy like that. Josh, we mentioned how big this is for quarterback recruiting and just other recruiting. How big is this just from an optics perspective? Because after the Travis Hunter thing, you also had the situation where 2024 5-star comes out and says that Florida State stopped recruiting him. And it just seemed like Florida State wasn't like the cool place to go. And so, whether you sign Hykeem or not, obviously want to lean towards signing him. Whether you sign him or not, how big is this for the optics for other commits, other high profile? I don't know if it'll be 5-stars or not, but other high profile kids.
Yeah, well, I think optically what it does is it kind of stems some of the recruiting momentum that your rival might have gotten. If Miami were to land a Hykeem Williams, the conversation shifts to Mario and what he's doing with that program. So I think not only is he a need on the field as a playmaking wide receiver, but you also, you take one away from your rivals, and that's always important.
Who worries you the most in this situation? Besides, for his commitment down the road?
Everybody. But I think as long as Florida State can just go out and win the games, then I'll worry less. If Florida State gives Texas A&M or Miami an opportunity to get their foot back in the door by not taking care of business on the field, then I think either program is more than capable of swaying him. But I think that, it's always easier to sign a guy that you already have committed rather than going out and trying to flip somebody. So landing his commitment now is huge, even though it doesn't guarantee that you're going to sign him in December.
Yeah, a lot of people saying I'll wait to celebrate this until signing day, and that's fine. I mean, whatever your take on that is fine. But yeah,
we just celebrate, then we have our hearts broken, and then we just celebrate again.
Yeah, up and down. It's a roller coaster. But I mean, it's easier to lead from the front, right?
Like feel those emotions. Just let it all sink in.
Let it all. What's it called? It's like a big mixer. It's the Catalina wine mixer.
Over me. All of the emotions.
Anybody else got anything? Otherwise, we can kind of wrap this down. We can wind this down. You got when are you coming to Tallahassee this year? That's a good question.
I don't think I'm coming to Tallahassee this year. I did my Florida State football game for the year. I went to Louisville, cheered my ass off. That's all I can do.
I'll hook you up with some Clemson tickets if you want to come.
I might do that. But I do got to get back to work. I appreciate everybody for supporting me and my new venture here at On3. If you guys could go to the top of the space and click on that YouTube video and subscribe to the On3 YouTube page. I do a show every Monday and Thursday on YouTube with Chad Simmons and some of the guys from our network. It's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying doing it. So you guys go click that link and help me out.
Appreciate you, Josh. Love you, man.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Love you. See ya.
Dope of Josh to jump by. Yo, he texted me and said, like, hey, are you doing a space afterwards? And I said, yes. And he said, okay, cool. I was going to do my own, but then I figured you were going to do one. So I appreciate Josh not like absolutely railroading me because I know 98% of you would be in his, not mine. I'd have like one person. It'd be Gramco, Garnet, and Gold, and my friend Perry would be the three people hanging out. So, all right, you guys got anything else? Hit my DMs, hit the comments on YouTube. If not, we'll kind of wrap this thing up. We'll wind this thing down. Yeah, a lot of big time commits on. A lot of big time recruits on Florida State's campus. I'm not going to take the time to go into all of them now, but yeah, go to Noles 247. They've got the full list there. We should get a TJ code for Noles 247 so that we can get you guys a discount on that. I think it's like $10 a month, man. I don't know how much of a discount you guys need, but go to Noles 247. They've got the list of everybody that's visiting this weekend. Big night in Tallahassee tomorrow night. You gotta capitalize on this. You can't go out and have a big win off the field today and then come out and lay a stinker tomorrow night. I don't really worry about that. I don't think they will. I think we're in really, really good shape to go out and take care of business tomorrow night against Boston College, but certainly need that to be done. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and comment for a chance to win tickets. Going to give away a couple of tickets to the BC game. If you're watching or if you're listening here on Twitter, I put a tweet up in the top of the space. It's the one with Mike shoving Mario and Jimbo into a locker. There's a link to the YouTube there. If you go to that YouTube and comment, put your name in a drawing to win a couple of tickets. I'll reach out to you personally and get you those tickets so that we can get you into the game tomorrow night. Anything else before we get out of here? Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm here for it. Otherwise, I've shared my thoughts and I think I'm going to get out of here. So, we'll leave it up to y'all. Going once, going twice. No requests. I think you guys are over it. It's 3:00. Tell my wife this would be like a 1:30 to 2:15 thing. Clearly, it has turned into a 3 p.m. thing now that we're going this far. So that's probably a good time to wrap up. Again, guys, go to Gramco. Go to thegramco.com. Get those green apple gummies. You can save 25% off. If you use TJ25 at checkout, we'll give you a free sample to celebrate the commitment of 5-star Hykeem Williams over the weekend. And then if you're in Tallahassee, you got about 30 minutes left, get by Garnet and Gold so that you can support Pokey Wilson at the autograph signing. Go support if you're not in Tallahassee, go support our guys through NIL by buying a shirt from one of our athletes. They've got a host of them now. You've got Dylan Gibbons, Jordan Travis, Keem Dent, Fabian Lovett, Amari Gaynor. I think there's one more that I'm leaving out. But go to garnetandgold.com. Spaces 15 will save you 15% there. You're going to buy your gear anyway from Garnet and Gold. So go ahead and save 15%. Pick it up there in person, in store. Save some money on shipping. If you're not going to the game, go ahead and put an order in and let's get them taken care of. Again, Renegade Sports Entertainment, my guy Paul Aloisi Jr. He is Pokey Wilson's agent. He's the one that helped coordinate the signing today with Garnet and Gold. So shout out to him and Pokey. Guys, we will be back late night tomorrow night. Very late night. Games at 8 p.m. We will do an instant reaction afterward. It's going to be a quick one. I'm not going until 2 a.m. like I did for Louisville. It'll be a quick one tomorrow, but an instant reaction after the Noles play Boston College. Hopefully you guys will tune in. Hopefully you guys will check that out, whether it's here on YouTube or on the Spaces. Is there a code? Yes. Spaces 15 is the code for Garnet and Gold. So I'll put that in the YouTube. TJ25 for Gramco. Put that on the YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow night late again for a reaction to hopefully a 4-0 Florida State. Hopefully you guys traveling up to Tallahassee have a safe trip. Be blessed. And let's go Noles tomorrow night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Talk to you soon. Hey, if you're here on YouTube, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'm going to do the giveaway now. Let's Oh, guys, I lied real quick. I lied. There's one more thing. See, you guys are still in here. We didn't quit yet. Still got about 200 people. Garnet and Gold just reminded me. The locker tweet up there at the top. if you guys here, I'll share it in the space again. So it's up there at the front of the spaces. The locker tweet at the top, if you reply to that with how many points the Noles are scoring tomorrow, you'll get a garnet and gold gift card in that amount if you're correct. I'll also put that over on YouTube. Again, on YouTube, if you go to this tweet and just reply with the number, you don't have to quote it. You don't have to give me BC score. You don't have to do any of that. You just reply to that tweet with the number, FSU's point total tomorrow night. You get it right, you get a gift card in that amount. So if you got 40 points, the Noles score 40 points, you get a gift card for that amount. It's the tweet in the top of the space with Mike Norvell shoving Mario and Jimbo in a locker. You just reply to that with a number, and we'll see if we can get you guys a garnet and gold gift card in that amount. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you guys on Spaces for hanging out. We'll talk to you guys soon. Go Noles. Again, if you're here on YouTube, we'll do the giveaway real quick. Let me spin this thing, and we will roll. 3, 2. All right. Let me find the comment. Let's see here. There it is. FSU fan _ J Trav Heisman. But I wish y'all would just put your real names on these things so that I could just say who it is. But FSU fan _ J Trav Heisman. You win today. You win the tickets. I'm going to put my email in the bottom of the space. We tried to give them away on Wednesday night, and that guy never responded back to me. So we'll try and get him for another game. But shoot me an email. It's tj@doublefriesnoslaw.com. Pretty straightforward. But congratulations to FSU fan J Trav Heisman for the tickets. If you're in Tallahassee and you can use the tickets, let me know. If not, we'll go with somebody else that can use them. Try and give these tickets away somehow. But these are my personal seats. Hopefully you have a good time. Enjoy the game and go Noles. If you're not currently subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back tomorrow night to talk about the win, hopefully. Go check out the YouTube channel. A lot of good content that we put there. If you're into betting at all, put out a video on our odds for tomorrow. There's plenty on Hykeem as well. So go check that out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Smash that subscribe button, thumbs up, comment, all the things. We will see you guys soon. Go Noles.